I came to Caya Shobo because I've been practicing with the medicine since about 2012. Upon starting this work, I really felt called to it. So I talked to the maestro about my hearing loss and wondered if there was anything to be done. He thought it was something that could be fixed, but I must get to the jungle. And I thought about it, a bit of expense and time away from the family, difficult thing to do, but I realized that it was something I must do. I've had some great results working with the medicine before, and I knew that, if I wanted to be a full, complete person, I had to really commit to the experience. With a focus of having my hearing looked at anyways, because the Western diagnosis of it never gets better, only worse, it's a bitter pill to swallow, and your hearing is everything. It's your intelligence, your connection to the world, my connection to my child. And I'd sort of been grappling with the idea that it was an energy block caused by myself as a young child experiencing trauma, witnessing some violence. The night of that first ceremony that the maestro looked at my ears, he called me over in front of him. He sang an Icaro into my perfume, and then he started to put it all over my ears and head, and I mean, the stuff just smells so beautiful, and it just kind of radiates off, and he was pressing around my head and sang another Icaro, and he stood up and poured agua florida in both of my ears, and then he kind of held my head, blowing in some suckling noises, and said, "All right, very good, go sit down." At the end of the night, I stood up and walked towards the door, and I knew there were people talking, and this is where I really have a challenge after ceremonies. Even with my hearing aids on full blast, I hear people whispering and talking. I miss so much. It's such a challenge for me to communicate and connect with people, and it's quite scary. And I walked out of that door, and my brother was the first one to say, "Hi, Pepper, how you doing?" And I was like, "Oh my God, that was really clear." And then the next person said, "How was your night?" I was like, I heard every syllable, every word, the next person, and then it just hit me that my hearing was back. And I had a moment. I bawled, I cried. A bird chirped for me. Such a powerful, moving experience that I'll never forget it. And it really, all the years I struggled with poor hearing, and I realized this stems from right as a child. It was, all worth it to experience something as magic as that. And today it's been fantastic. I haven't worn my hearing aids for 2.5 days, and it's nothing short of a miracle.